Hello everyone, I'm FMZ. So after the mild success of my top 5 teams to manage in FM20, I thought what else could we try and advise on to give you a better idea of where to head this year. And there are lots of leagues now, unlike the old days. So here are my top 5 leagues to manage outside of Europe for FM 2020. Don't forget, if you like this content and want to see more of it, leave a like on the video and hit the sub button too. Don't forget to click the notification bell whilst you're there to be notified when a new video goes up on the channel. Number 5. The Indian Super League. Formed in 2013, the ISL is the newest league to be added pre-FM 2020. Much like its cricket equivalent, it had plenty of money thrown at it at the beginning, with a star player system used in its early life to get the league off the ground. Since then, things have settled down. You can still find the odd star player making his way for one last payday, but thankfully homegrown players have been allowed to grow, and India, at the time of recording at least, are up to 106 in the FIFA World Ranking. With a 10-team league, it's only small and will be a place to cut your teeth before moving on to bigger leagues elsewhere, but it's worth a try. Number 4, the ALeague Australia. Sun, sea, sand and surf. What more could you want? Football, you say? Okay then. Founded in 2004 with an 8-team system at the time, the A-League was a slow burner to start with, but now with 11 teams including one from New Zealand, it also has an expat influence, including one Adam Lafondra, who scored 42 goals in one season for me back in FM 2012. And similar names to you as well. Newcastle have a team. Okay, it's not the one you're thinking of, but the Newcastle Jets is close enough, right? And in 2014, Manchester City's owners added their weight behind Melbourne City to help grow the league and find potential gems. Some former Premier League stars have taken manager jobs as well in the A-League. Currently, Marcus Babbel, Tony Popovic and one Robbie Fowler all ply their trade here. Number 3, the Brazilian Serie A. Now, there has long been an argument over the origins of football. Most say while the English invented the game, the Brazilians took it to a new level thanks to stars like Pelé. Founded in 1959, the league has helped produce a number of players who would go on to have amazing careers. To name a few, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, Roberto Carlos and the great Cafu all started their career in their native Brazil, as did players like Neymar and the like. So it's a proven ground for finding new and exciting talent. Just don't mention Alfonso Alves. Sorry, Middlesbrough fans. Comprised of 20 teams, there are a few names that stand out. Santos, Sao Paulo and Corinthians, to name a few. You get the idea. It also takes part in the Copa Libertadores, which is the South American equivalent of the Champions League. So will you find the next superstar of world football? Number 2, the Argentine Premier Division. Much like its neighbours Brazil, the Argentine Premier League has produced a lot of talent over the years. Does the name Lionel Messi ring any bells? I thought it might. Founded in 1891, it is our oldest league so far. It's not just Messi that has made it out of Argentina. 2 Tottenham legends, Messrs Ardiles and Villa, both started their careers in Argentina, as did the current manager Mauricio Pochettino. But most recently, the likes of Eric Lamela and Sergio Aguero now all ply their trade in England. Currently in Argentina, they have so many up-and-coming stars. Just look out for Equel Palacios as one example of that. As for teams, well, the big ones to look at really are Boca Juniors and River Plate. Their rivalry alone is worth reading up on. But the smaller teams will produce talent too, so if you're the type of manager that likes to hone talent, then look no further than Argentina. And at number 1, the MLS. America. Land of the free and home of the brave, and Donald Trump. But let's move on. The MLS was founded in 1993, but wasn't launched until 1996, after the success of USA 94. A 24-team system, 12 in each conference. Now that FM and SI have gotten their heads round the most complicated draft system in human history, the MLS should be a fun league to play again. With the likes of Rooney and old Zlatan across the pond already, it's no longer seen as a league for the one last payday for players. It's competitive, and with new franchises coming in 2020 and beyond, it's only going to grow bigger. And that's quite a feat given the amount of sports the US has to offer. Much like in the A-League, Manchester City's owners have a hand in a club here in New York City FC, but in my opinion, and the reason why it's number 1 on our list, is that anyone can win it. And if you give it time, get your head round the draft system and how to buy players, you can be a success in the MLS. So those are my top 5 leagues to manage outside of Europe for FM 2020. Let me know in the comments your top 5 and whether you're going to have a go at any of these when the new game is released. If you want to see more of this content, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I've been FMZ, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.